Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Let me adjust our volume real quick and we can get started. Alright, so we are back in Kufmal, well specifically the city of Cape Lookout. Used to be a town, but I'd say after what we've done, it's the start of a city, so. If you're asking specifically where we are right now, I mean, you're not, but still, let me just... Actually, no, I was gonna sleep, but I think it would be better to see this at night, because I got the BSL shaders working again. So, by working, I mean I got off my ass and updated it. So, what this means is things look a lot better, specifically what we just built. Plus, like look at the lighthouse. You can even see some light coming off of the lighthouse better. So, that's a plus. But, let's just say I've kept myself busy over the past few days. I meant to stream again recently, before tonight. I wasn't able to do that due to personal stuff, but in the meantime, we got some things done. Specifically, there is quite a large building in the distance, if you have not seen the thumbnail of this video, unless I changed it. But, we'll start with some minor changes I've done first. This is more recent. I dug up all of the roads. Or at least most of them. And here's what I got for it. So I got a bunch of smooth sandstone for it. And so I replaced it with a mixture of regular sandstone and cobblestone, because I think it looks better, and it's actually easier to tell where the road is compared to the sand, with it being like just sandstone. And I did start naming the streets as well, so we do have street signs for a lot of these. But as you can see, there is a giant ziggurat over there. And that's what I had been working on. And if you're wondering how I got all that, one, a lot of using my shovel and a lot of killing mobs to repair my shovel, and I also had to make another shovel because I made a bricklaying factory. I'll do a short demonstration to show how it works. I mean, I just saw it from a how-to video. But, do I have dirt? Okay, I have a little bit of dirt on me. And I found out, I tried using my netherite shovel, but it didn't work quite so well. So I already burned through one diamond shovel. This is the second one. But, I needed something that was fast, but not, too fast. So, I think if I remember how I do it, it's like this, and I spam left and right click. Hey. Oh. Oh, I put the wrong thing in the wrong hand, oops. Wait. Oh, wrong way. There we go. That's better. So I just keep holding this, and it'll get sucked down into the hopper. Oh, and there's a piece of dirt stuck here. Can I get it? This happened before. I don't know, like, the guy who made the design seemed pretty competent. I just don't know if I built it wrong or something, but it works, I think. Like, it got me all the mud I needed. And, with all that mud, actually, let me grab it from the chest. Nah, I'll leave it for whatever project they need to do next. I also have a little bit of more dirt. But I burned through so much dirt. That was the problem. I burned through all my dirt, and then I had to start getting some from other cities. So, but it worked. And we got enough mud brick. And the lanterns were, like, no problem in comparison. Because I have so much iron, it's not even funny. But, yeah, so that was quite the mess. And I had to demolish a house that was right here. But if you look on the map, I made a nice map of here, and I synced it up with the capital city. So that map there should update. And now you can actually see the roads on the map for once. And two, you can see the sheer size of the ziggurat, because it took so much effort. So it is hollow on the inside, and I made something on the inside. I'm still torn on what exactly to do for the inside, because there's just... I've only put one thing inside so far. At first, I was thinking, oh, I can make like a town inside of the ziggurat, but then I thought, well, I kind of want a town outside of the ziggurat too, because there aren't too many buildings outside of it. You kind of need a city to contrast the giant building with, rather than just a few huts, so I may leave most of this empty for now. And after a while, I decided I'll just use cobblestone for most of this, because I was burning through sandstone so fast. But if you look above, that's where a lot of the sandstone went too. But there's this sort of little miniature ziggurat tower thing on the inside with lava there. And I bet you're wondering what it's for. And it doesn't have an actual purpose. I'll show you what purpose it does have. So, the main point of ziggurats is that in history, they separated the priests, which were better than everyone else, from the lower masses. So if you wanted to actually get up there, the interior staircases, I'll show you, won't go all the way to the top. So if you want to go on the interior staircases, you can go up one level. There's a balcony right here as well. And then you head back in. You can go up a second level. And it is precarious, there are no railings. And that will put you here at the top of this first staircase. Then you can head back in. And on this level, there's also another small access. Also, I love how I forgot how great the VSL shaders look for like the big shadows these windows cast and everything. But you can go up and onto another balcony right here. But if you want to go any higher than that, you can't. This is the highest you can go. Can we get much higher? No, you cannot get much higher unless you go the only other way. So the only way to get to the actual top is this staircase right here. And you can access this room here. This is like maybe like a priest chambers or something. And there's glass here for a reason, so. Head all the way to the top, and you reach a throne room of sorts. Now, I kind of want to put more stuff here, but for now, this is what I have. So this is like a little throne right here, and you have like a little wine goblet here, which is just a pot, but still. And if the king or the governor doesn't like someone, they'll have them stand on the trap door, and they can hit the button, and it drops them, Jabba the Hutt style, all the way down to the bottom of the ziggurat to burn in the pool of lava. So, not very fun. No, you wouldn't want that to happen. I would demonstrate it, but I don't want to die. So, and there's no like exit at the bottom. You just die down there. So. But, I mean, the views of the city from up here are very good, and that's why I kind of want to... Oh yeah, I also brought some copper with me, so there's copper for that dome, and there's copper for this one, because, you know, it's like the Bronze Age, sort of. The Bronze Age. But you can see it's already starting to oxidize, even though it's some of the last details I put. Oh, and I love that you can see the library, or not the library, but the lighthouse all the way from over here, and the ship and the harbor. So, I think I want to expand the town itself, and just add more houses, because there is not that big of a population in the town so far. And, it was enough having to just deal with all the mobs spawning down there, so I think if we build out the city a bit more, that'll solve both of those problems. So, and of course you have the flag of the Empire, and as well the flag of the city itself. And I'm thinking with this, I do kind of want to go the route of having this be getting to the point where it'll be a core city, even though it's not a core, like in the core of the Empire. It is kind of on the periphery. However, I think we could still get closer. So I think I'll have this be an Imperial city instead of a Governor city. Even, I mean, like, in terms of channel control. But, let's see. Because, yeah, this is sort of my little base camp right here. So we have a lot of sandstone. We just need to start building a lot of houses. So, let's grab some doors. Lanterns, torches. Or wood. Okay. Oh, I should go to the wood farm as well. Chop down some more trees over there, get us a bit more resources to work with. You know, it probably would have been better if I set up a cobblestone generator here for the floor, but I just grabbed cobblestone from the cobblestone generator and all the reserves in, what's the city? The capital, Kufmal. So, I probably should have set up a cobblestone generator here. And I haven't even... Another thing is, I want to make a little temple building to hold the nether portal, or at least some sort of large, impressive building. Because right now I don't like the tiny little whatever thing that is that contains the portal. So, let's put this back. In the meantime, I did slightly expand the nursery here. Tree nursery. So, let's get this bread. I was about to say bread, wood. Let's get this wood. Fortunately, or unfortunately, I haven't really expanded it to the point I want it at. Oh, I will use the shears, though, because I want more, leaves to use as, like, topiary of sorts. Because it would be cool to have a garden in the city. And another thing is, if I really do want this to be a core city, what if I tried to build, like, our own version of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon? And that would be like an agriculture hub or something. I think that would be really cool. Because I've always wanted to sort of build a Hanging Garden style structure in the Empire, but I never decided where. Because if, what's the name? If Prometheus is the more so Egyptian style city, then if this is more of the Babylonian-esque city, then why not build the Hanging Gardens? So. Then again, that was me when I was playing Civ a little while back. I had a little Civ 6 binge again. No DLC, sadly. I didn't want to pay all the money for the DLCs. But, I also mentioned this, on, the Discord, but I think tomorrow, Victoria 3 drops. And I'm going to be busy tomorrow, but sometime within the next few days or so, I'm going to buy and maybe stream Victoria 3, because I never even played any of the earlier ones, but they look fun, so I think that would be cool if I could get stream Victoria 3 for you guys. So, again, I'm a sucker for that grand strategy grind. So, oh yeah, and here's the backside of the farm, the factory. So I made like a little process that shows like the dirt, the mud, the packed mud brick, that sort of thing. And I like the way it looks. Like, it looks so good for the ziggurat. It's such an imposing structure. At first I thought I was building it too big, but now that I'm looking at it from a distance, I'm glad I built it as big as I did. So, just, like, at the end of last stream, I settled the pattern I was going for, and then I realized the pattern I chose was so easy to repeat that I just banged it out super quickly. The main part was just getting all the mud brick. That was the biggest hurdle. And as a result of that, it was just getting all the dirt to therefore turn into mud. So, and the wheat was fine. I did relocate a wheat farm that was next to one of the old houses, and I relocated to, let me see if it should be over here. Speaking of which, where's my bread? There it is. I had to get this bread. There it is. Let's go ahead and get more. So yeah, I was over here and I killed a lot of skeletons and I got a lot of bone meal as well. So that helped in getting the wheat I needed for all the mud brick. Would have been even better if you didn't eat wheat, but I get why you do, because, you know, that is a historical parallel. Again, I said it last stream, but I'm glad that I don't have to dry the mud, like use a kiln or something, because that would suck. Alright. So, I think I want to build a house. Didn't I grab it? Because when I tore down the house, I salvaged everything from it. Do I have the bed? Yes, I do. In fact, it may be better to make another bed. Crafting table for the house. I will need more cobblestone. I used all of it for all of this. Like, whatever I didn't use in the ziggurat, I used for the roads. So, and that's even with using slabs. So definitely a bit of a tedious process. In fact, I think there's another I think there's like a cave entrance over here I could use to get some cobblestone. Because I know I'll need it for like furnaces and the like. So. Eventually I'll expand the city over this portion, but any access to cobblestone would be nice. I knew this area was over here, but I didn't think to come and actually mine here. Mostly because I realized I have resources in other cities that I could use, and I was just too lazy. So, oh well. I guess we'll just start digging down. And again, it's not like I need iron, so... Is my inventory full? Yes, it is. I guess I'll just eat the apple. I need to drop some stuff off in the chest, but I shouldn't need more than a stack for now. But yeah, I forgot how much I missed the shader pack. It just looks so beautiful now, compared to what it was before. And I forgot that you could have light around you by just holding a torch, and I mean, it wouldn't count for, like, light in-game, but still, that was a nice little bonus feature. Alright. You know, I want some netherrack accent for whatever house I'm gonna build. Let's go to sleep first. Another game I've been watching... I've been watching a few games recently in terms of, like, streaming. Like, I watched some people playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Because that looks like a cool game. You know, shipbuilding, but, like, more campaign-oriented. And that inspired me to play a bit more From the Depths. So I started another little campaign in there, and then realized as soon as you defeat the Deepwater Guard, everything else is like 10 times harder. So, and then I also watched a channel I think called P-Run Gaming or something. I think I missaid that, but they're playing Terra Invicta, which is like a game where you're like a clandestine organization that has to stop an alien invasion of Earth, and it's like a weird strategy game that's also like both espionage and then also real-time strategy, and it's pretty cool. So, alright, where do I want this house? Just want to fill out a lot of this area, even though it's like riddled with floating sand and caves. I may want to extend this road down. That's one thing, because I like not having too many three-way intersections if I can help it. So, let's see. How do I want this? I kind of want a fancy-looking building. Or do I want a road going down here? Oh, I forgot to change this road, too. I think I do want a road here, so I'm going to leave a space for it. In fact, we'll kind of mark it out here. In fact, I can get started here. Sort of leave a mental note that I need to keep building this out. Ooh, and I can get... In fact, we can just extend part of this road right now. There we go. And again, I'm glad... Like, it took a little bit of time, but I'm glad that I tore out the old roads, because these just look so much better. Alright, now what? Trying to think of what sort of building design I want. Maybe, Ooh, okay. I think I want, like, a sort of cafe style structure. I have so much of this. Do I really, like, I'm trying to think of how I want it to look. So, like, I want an awning. And maybe a few blocks worth of... let me grab that crafting table. Okay. So I'll have a few blocks of patio space. And then I figured the building would go up to here. And for the accents, we'll have simple netherrack. I could change it to nether brick later, but still. Good night morning. Oh, good night morning, Dick. Welcome to the stream. I was just showing off some of the progress. And by progress, I mean I finished the outside of the ziggurat after much trial and much tribulation. So much dirt. So much dirt. But now I get to actually build out some of the city itself, because I did tear down a building or two to help build that. Because again, that was one of the things I was always just never wanting to do. I never liked getting rid of old buildings. I think I've only did that once. I mentioned it last stream where I got rid of like a building in Kufmal. But yeah, that was always something I wanted to avoid. But we tore up the old road, so that means I got a bunch of free smooth sandstone that I want to build and mess around with. So I think we'll use wall. For that wall, we'll need actual non-smooth sandstone. So we use wall for like pillar supports. Kind of like this. Kind of blocks the road sign, but then again, it's not like we have cars. So. Oh, I like that. And then we'll have slabs going up to the main arch of the building itself. I kind of like this being a deli. Oh yes, this is going to be a deli that serves like shawarma or whatever it was. Like, is that the name for it? Like the sort of Mediterranean style thing where they have meat on, like this mixed meat that they put on a, not a spit, but you know what that thing is, and it turns it around and cooks it slowly, and they'll shave it off, like gyro meat, maybe? You know what I'm talking about? There's a name for it, but I forgot. They have one of those at Epcot, and I'm actually going to Epcot tomorrow, so that'll be nice. If any of you haven't been to Epcot recently, that new Guardians of the Galaxy ride is pretty good. I'm excited to hear, I think they'll be adding like a different playlist for like Christmas music or whatever, because they have a certain amount of existing music for it right now. And I just realized, this is sandstone. No, it's just sand. But I could dig some of this up and have a basement and also get more sand for it, so if I do this, I can just free basement, free sand. I don't think that that's a sentence I've ever said in my life. And that could be like a storeroom or kitchen, like bar area here. Because I do like a lot of the smaller buildings having interiors. Like if it's a small building, I will at least put beds, a crafting table, some furnaces in there, because I do like the smaller buildings in all of these cities being actually occupied, or at least giving off the impression of being occupied instead of just being empty. And that's why I'm kind of torn about this ziggurat, because I'm not sure what to put inside of it yet. Because, like, what am I going to build inside of it? A bunch of smaller temples? I don't know. The only thing that's inside of it right now is the torture chamber, so whatever. And I know I mentioned it last time, I need to get some more drinks, but I still want to also do that drunk driving stream for Euro Truck Simulator, because I think that would be pretty funny. What else? So I wanted to do a stream for a drunk driving Euro Truck Simulator. I want to do a stream of Victoria 3 when I buy it after sometime tomorrow or later in the week. And I want to do a stream for Toho 18 because I haven't played it yet. I bought it, but I haven't played it. So that's 3 streams we got to do. So I need to step up my game. Said, yeah, and one of your ex-uncles used to run a stand near your place every day. He'd get me to buy some or make fun of my brokenness and just serve me for free. Oh, you mean that meat? Like that gyro shawarma or whatever it was? But yeah, there was a... Back when I was at my folks, like, years ago, back when I was in early high school, there was a Greek place I would always meet my folks at sometimes, because it was in walking distance of my high school. And so, we'd always meet at this Greek place, and they had some really good gyros there, but, that place and all the restaurants around it got pissed at us, because, all the kids would, like, have people park their cars over there, because they didn't want to pay to park at the school. And they didn't want to pay for the parking pass, and it got bad enough to where the police got involved at one point, and they had to, like, stop people from, getting stuff there. Or, like, parking their cars there. Because, you know, it was eating up business because, you know, all that parking was being used up, so. I don't know, that was just a weird story that I never would have remembered otherwise, so. Alright, let's see. So, I kind of want to incorporate some of this in here. Have it be more of a deli, but I need to close up a lot of this in order to do so. Do I have any more slabs? I do. I'll have to make another slab for this. Alright, there's that. So I want a floor here, and then what would be the best floor? I'll just use cobblestone slabs for now. I figure I want to at least get this building done in the city. Because again, right now it's like a large, not even a large, it's just a town. But I do want this Cape Lookout here to become an actual city. Eventually. Because and I want it to be centered around the ziggurat, so. Again, with that sort of Babylonian-inspired theme. And I am serious about the, making a... What's the word? Making a... Why can't I remember? Hanging Gardens, that's it. I am still interested in making like a Hanging Gardens of Babylon, if I can. So, I think that would be a very neat thing to add here as well. Like, that way we can anchor the city around 2 wonders instead of just 1. Because if you think about Prometheus, they have the Governor's Palace, which isn't nearly as big, but they also have like that abandoned Shakanaten Pyramid, and they also have the university, which is pretty big, and then they have the spires and a lot of other smaller buildings that add up to like give the city its charm. Alright, so let's see. Cafe is here. I think... No, I don't want an interior post. We'll just have the post simple like this. That way we can have double doors. Oh, and they brought 1 door of each instead of double doors. Oh well. Here, we'll just make wooden doors. Just basic oak ones. Guess we could have a secondary, like, exit, like a fire escape door here. I mean, it's not like we have any fire codes in Kufmal, but still. Who needs fire safety, am I right? I mean, what? This building won't burn down. It's sandstone. Fire is a myth. It doesn't exist. One thing, though, that I'm wondering how I should tackle in the future with this city is this lump right here. Because I have built a building, like a little house, into the side of it, but it's so much like, this sand is gonna collapse eventually. It's a wonder it hasn't already. Like, I have to be very careful around here with, like, spare creepers and stuff. Like, I've almost knocked this down. I had to clear sand after this, like, path I made on the side. And I just don't know how long that is for this world, because I don't really want to make a road up there, since it's so small at the top. But, like, there is a structure up there, even if it is just, like, a well. Like, you'd think that's the weirdest spot to put a well, but thanks, Minecraft generation. Let's see. I should have brought glass with me. Oh well. Oh, I know what would look cool. Like those wooden posts where I put wooden buttons on the side. Where it looks like those wooden log supports that you see inside Mediterranean, like old Mediterranean architecture. I think something like that could be neat. And how do I want the second story? Because I do want slabs. Do I want a... What material do I want the slabs here? How about... What looks good that's a slab that I could put there? Mud brick? Do I want mud brick slabs? No, we'll use wood. Yeah, we'll use acacia wood. That looks good. Just for a simple awning. A sunsetter retractable awning can be yours today for only 17 payments of $750. God, I hated those commercials as a kid. Anyone else remember those? Yeah, I'm cool and hip, kids. Definitely. How do you do, fellow kids? Alright, so here's that. Does that look good? Yes, it does. That does look good. And I think I know what I'll do for the top as well. Your dad bought you one of them. What do you mean, bought? An awning? Did your dad buy... How can you buy someone an awning? What? Or are you talking about something else? Here, son, here is an awning. As seen on TV awning for our house. We are broke now. Oh, and I'll use oak logs for the floor. That will work. Okay, there's that. Oh, I said bought. Oh, you said just bought one of those. I thought you said bought you one of those. I misread that. My bad. I don't know. I need to actually read. My name's Jared. I'm 19 and I never learned how to read. I'll take 2 sets of stairs. And my inventory's full. I'll need to drop... Can I just, like, make a chest or something? Actually, I forgot to hit randomize on the playlist. I've been slowly adding to it, but eh. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually put stuff in here. Thing broken, almost broke open a propane tank. Holy shit. That does not sound good. Oh, sounds like you need to, like, do a lawsuit or something. Does not sound like the most reliable product. Alright, let's see. I think the way I want this to work is I have stairs going down here. Alright, there we go. We got an actual solid basement. we'll place a few lanterns down here. Brighten up the place a bit. There we go. That looks better. Again, I love how lanterns look, honestly. When I can use them, I will use them instead of torches. Like, I even embossed, like, some of the roofs here with lanterns. Don't know if embossed is the right word, but still. I'm not a linguist. We would if the company didn't just disappear. Oh, the company just straight up disappeared? It sounds like they got into some hot water. Maybe, I don't know how sketchy a company like that can be just from advertising on TV, but that does sound funny. Let's see. Right, so I think I'll cook a bit more glass as well. So I'm trying to think now about the order I want to do the streams coming up. So again, we have the three that I want to do. We have the Drunk Driving Euro Truck stream, we have the Toho 18 stream, and the Victoria 3 stream. I'm thinking of the three of those. The Victoria 3 one may come later, just because I need to actually play the game a little bit first to get a hand on it before I actually start a campaign, like, because I want to make it into a series if I can. And I've never played a Victoria game, so... But, in the meantime, I think the first one I would do would probably be the Toho one, just to get it out of the way, or at least, like, get at least one stream of it. Then I could get into the other stuff. Alright, let's finish this top floor. The way I want this to work is just a simple inward-facing roof. Nothing special. It was horridly sketch. I believe it. The way they advertised them made it, or did not do them any favors, at least. All I remember is that the ads were stupid. God, in one of my classes today, we just spent the entire class talking about how Disney did not prepare for the hurricane at all. Or at least they some parts prepared way better than others, at least. Like, they probably fared as well as your awning would do in a storm. But, I mean, even then, like, for Disney, it was logistical failings, but for Universal, it was just structural stuff. Like, there's a picture, where... there's just a collapse. How was it? There's a picture where the, which ride was it? It was the, I don't remember which ride it was. Oh yeah, the, Jurassic Park River Adventure. Just straight up had a giant gaping hole on the side of it. That was pretty funny. Because apparently, the building that they built around the ride there was literally just, like, cardboard siding against the track. Like, it was not very strong, so there was just a giant gaping holes there. You say, the VAT's weak. Victoria, but not as low is? What? Wait, slow down, retype that again, because I'm having trouble deciphering that. Anime and trucks. I mean, that's a great combination. But yeah, I'm just wondering about the order of it, so... So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow, because I'm meeting some folks in Epcot. But, I'm just thinking for the next streams. Because I will be either, like, through this week and into next week. I think Victoria will be last. And because I'll do the first two. We'll do the drunk driving stream, and we'll do the Toho stream. Probably Toho first, then drunk driving. But, actually, No, maybe the drunk driving one first. My reasoning for that is I'd say one drunk driving stream, maybe two Toho streams, and then I'd just start a series for, like a just straight up Victoria series where I actually go through a campaign and I stream. Because we'll see how long I can keep that campaign up, because having to... I guess that'll get me to stream more. But then again, I like taking my time to plan a lot of stuff like this, and I don't know. We'll see. It'll be experimental. Because I'm one of those people who, like, spends a lot of time staring at maps and strategy games. And I've heard the Paradox games are especially bad for just map painting simulators. And, because I know I really liked playing Empire Total War, and I feel like I was staring at maps for a little while with that, so we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I just need a bit more netherrack here. How did I get up here? Wasn't I down here? Right? No. No. How'd I get up here? And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Alright, let me skip the music. There we go. I swear I made a staircase. Wasn't it down here? Or was it up here? I don't remember. You know, I guess I'll just jump. Yeah, that's not bad. Ow. I forgot I named a town Myohiga. There's a lot of small towns I kind of went to once, placed a flag down, and forgot about it. Oh well. And it's weird how, like, the Cape Lookout portal is just perfectly spawned in the middle of this place. Oh well. Oh, there's that dog I tamed! I forgot where you went. Oh, we tamed the dog last stream. I completely forgot that dog existed. What's the dog doing? Alright, now we have enough netherrack. I mean, I only needed a few pieces, but whatever. Wait a minute, I did this wrong. There we go, that's better. Now I need to make a bunch of wooden buttons. There we go. It's weird though, like, why does one plank only make one button? Like, how much waste wood do you have from that? I don't know, that's just weird to me. I don't like it. There we go. So yeah, we have these sort of wooden buttons going out of the wall to represent these logs that are in the side of the building. I guess one of them opens a door too, but... There we go, that looks better. Or at least a little better. Adds a bit of detail to the structure. So now I need 4 more. 1, 2... I'm afraid, like, I'll accidentally make a huge batch of one of these. One more. There we go. And now we just make the inside. So this is a deli sort of place. I figure we'll have the deli counter on the first floor. So to do that, we'll make a few more chests and build them into the counter. I think I tried to make a little shawarma holder in Prometheus. Like, I had a hotel there that I think I wanted to incorporate that into. But I forgot what I made it look like, or if I even tried. What's this? And I will want a furnace. Preferably 2. I only get 1. Guess I need more cobble. Back to the mines it is. You know, the children yearn for the mines. You see how much Minecraft they play. We need to bring back the child labor. The children yearn for the mines. I forgot where I saw that meme, but it was pretty funny. If I stop mining the stairs, that would be nice. Alright. You know, what if I streamed from the depths? That would be a good one too, where I'd show off the campaign progress at least, but... I say that, but like, I would only watch myself get BTFO'd, because, like, the first faction you're at war with is always easy, but as soon as you face any other faction, they wipe the floor with you, which is currently happening with me. Because their designs are so much better. Especially since my fleet is all just World War II era ships that I built myself. So I barely have, like, I had to retrofit one of my ships to have missiles, because none of them had missiles. The best they had was torpedoes, and now I'm facing a faction whose faction specialty is, like, laser particle beam weapons and extremely fast aircraft, like airships, so not the best. All those torpedoes I have are now useless. I want some lanterns, and I'll have trapdoors maybe for like the countertop. Do I have enough? Yes. I think that looks good, yes. And I will need more for the tables and chairs. In fact, let's chop down a tree. Alright, what do we got now? I put my saplings away, I'll have to wait for some to drop. Oh, I forgot this was in this song. Of course. Never have played Undertale, and I never will. Not because I hate it, I just don't feel like it. Don't hate it, just don't feel like it. So I'll have that, and then I figure we'll get a bit more trapdoors. So I think so this part will here will be the wait a minute. How do I make the what was it? It was the cooking. No. It was the what was that one job log? Smoker. Smoker. Oh, that's easy. I can't believe I forgot the recipe. Alright, so I want 2 of those, so... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 smokers. We'll have a table. And then downstairs, we'll have like a bar. Ooh, and a little stage to go with it. So we have like a little stage for let me switch this. Oh, we don't have enough. We'll do this. And this will be like a little stage here. For like giving speeches. And because of that, I'll switch these lanterns to the side here. There we go. Kind of like a... No, not speeches, but like a karaoke bar almost. And you'll have like all sorts of seats down here. And if you want to get another drink, you go back up. And the place upstairs will serve the drink. I'm thinking too much about this. I just like having the spaces I build feel lived in. And like utilized. I need more trapdoors. Do I have bones? Yes, I do! Bone meal for me. Free trees. Oh, that's too big. I don't like trees like this, because then you have to, like, climb all the way up into them to chop them down. Just a nuisance. And if you miss a log, then you have to go back up again. That all of it? Nope. No, not by a long shot. Wait. There we go. Oh, and it's all the way over there, too. I have to do this, like, weird lattice stuff with sand. I swear, if there's another log, I'm gonna die. Yes, there is. Are you done? Is that it? Feels like there's another one hiding somewhere. Yes, there is. Two of the buggers. Oh yeah, and the lanterns provide light when you're holding them. With the shader. You'd think the base game would have that, but, well, I mean, then again, that's not how their lighting engine works. Or at least I don't think it is. Alright, well, let's take care of this. Didn't mean to do that. On the flip side, that's a lot more wood. There we go, and that's the sort of bar portion. What do I need for a painting? Don't I need leather for a painting? What do you mean I can't make one? Oh, that's simple. I want to put a few paintings down there. And I think upstairs will be, like, the actual homeowner. Alright, so... do this, put this back. I think 2 paintings. I'll have those downstairs, because it looks kind of drab without any. This one? No, I want a different painting. Is that the only painting of this size? Are you kidding me? Here, we'll just make it like this. Have it be a 2x2. I don't like the way paintings work right now. I prefer they change the way paintings work. Again, with that next update, it's just... it's just a lot of stuff that should have been in way earlier, and then 2, it's just... I don't know. This next update... I don't even know if they're adding archaeology like they mentioned they would. I know, again, I mentioned it last time, but still, I'm still like, come on. You have such a massive team. I really think they're being on their asses about it. And I know there are people that say the contrary, but like... sucks to suck? I don't know what to say. Not the best way to run things. Dare I say it, skill issue. That's a thick-ass table. Damn, boy, she thick. So I need another trapdoor. And again, I mentioned it last stream, but the song sounds like Astra out in the ocean to me, or at least a little bit, even though it's just Mailing's theme. Alright, furnace. Chest and crafting table. Then we'll cover this part. There we go. That way the family up there actually has a bit of privacy. Now that looks good. And there's a creeper down there. Alright, you bugger, come on. Come on out. And get away from the floating sand. Oh, he's down here, ain't he? Where'd he go? I swear it was right over here. Wonder how the map looks now if I update it. Not much different, so... I'm thinking it would be better at this point, because now that I actually have road signs up, I could start numbering buildings. Because I already have street names, or at least some street names. Like, I'll need to put one here. Have to update some other stuff, too. Good to put, like, stonemason's workshop in here, and some other stuff, too. Basic industry. Okay, now we can do a little bit of road building. We do a little road building. It's called we do a little road building. And that goes straight into the sea, so let's see if we can update this. Wait a minute, is this more smooth? Oh, did I not replace this? Because I do like salvaging smooth sandstone if I can. How'd I forget this? Free sandstone. Oh, that ain't good. Again, all these cave-ins are just not helping. You know, maybe it wasn't the best idea building a town on top of, like, an active, large cave system that is prone to, cave-ins. Like that! How much seismic activity is in this town? I say as I actively explode creepers. Can't believe I haven't lit this place up yet. Well, I mean, I guess you could light the place up in multiple ways. But, we don't have that mod in Minecraft. Or at least I don't. I will take the coal, though. Wait a minute. There we go, I can get XP for my shovel. And another one of the buggers. And as anyone knows, a good bug is a dead bug. The EDF oh wait, that's a different series. I'm thinking of Starship Troopers instead of whatever that other one was. Okay, now what? Oh yes, this road. And let me plug this gap so people do not fall. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Damn it! Yeah, this is very much not ideal. And of course there's Lapfall in there. And my first instinct is to jump right in after it, and I have to actively fight that instinct. However, that does offer me the opportunity to gain more sand. Since I'm going to be covering this with roadway anyways. Just the entire part underneath the city is going to be hollow. Okay, well now we've dug even further into this cave. And I need to cover this up. How long have I been streaming? About an hour. Maybe... I'm thinking. I am thinking though, with all the games I am gonna have to set up, I may get a head start on setting up some of those streams, so it won't take as much time when I am ready to do them later this week. In fact, I haven't booted up the Euro Truck in a long time. If I want to do that, I need to make sure that's working fine too. Oh, and I forgot to do research too, because I want to actually play good music instead of copyright-free and Toho stuff, so. As much as I love Toho, that's not the only music I listen to. Let's see. I don't have any extra inventory. Alright, I'll tell y'all what. We'll have this be a shorter stream, and that'll leave me with a lot to set up and a lot to think about. Plus, other stuff. Probably gotta use the restroom soon anyway, but anyways. I will probably, see you all in the next stream. Don't know when that will be, but, it will hopefully be within the next few days. Handful of days. So, we'll see what happens. Sorry. Anyways, so, have a good rest of your night, and, we'll see what happens.